Hello to all my friends out there. Well, the day begins. Well, let me show you what I did. I wrecked one of my favorite sunglasses by cracking the frames. Yes. And so then I was cheap and I glued them. But really, I kind of ruined my sunglasses, which was a bummer because I didn't put them in the case. So, you guys, the apps are so fun. Buy one, get one free. So I'm cheating on my diet. Today is a paleo day. The paleo diet's working good. I think the reason it works is because you're cutting out all the fattening stuff you put on your food, and you're just eating plain food, which is a real bummer. Enjoy life every single day. So if you download the McDonald's app and you buy one cookie and you get one free, or you buy one pie and you get one free, you're getting 30 treats for the price of one. And believe this or not, using the app, you can get the deals 1 per hour. A few days I was getting several. You know, the day I got the free sandwich? Also, I think you get free Cokes and stuff. Who knows what's going to happen when your points get up there. And I've been using I want to mention my Coinbase.com survey. Do that, you guys. I lost $10 on my stock, and my stock was only $79. But it went back up, so, you know, that's the stock market. I'm probably going to keep, I got 2 free stocks when I downloaded Robinhood, but those were pharmaceuticals that I didn't want, and I traded those in for Ralph's, you know, so, but on these crypto coins, I will just keep them. Actually, they're pretty decent coins for taking. If you take the survey, they give you a coin. Okay, I want to talk to you guys about these prophets. Okay, prophets that get their intel or information from dreams are suspect. Like, okay, Christians, like say me, a Baptist, we go, it means what it says what it means. The Bible, and the Bible is a literal word of God, and I don't have to rely on dreams to warn me. In fact, dreams are you know, I mean, you can have dreams, but it's best to take them with a grain of salt. So I've been watching these prophets, you know, and they have some good stuff mixed in with not some good stuff. So I couldn't really understand the mark of, or the strong resistance to the vaccination, because it's strongly possible that the variant could be kind of deadly under certain circumstances. I only took the vaccination just to make sure I could get a passport in case I wanted to fly somewhere, or, you know, I thought eventually they would say no passport. So I wanted to make sure I could always get a passport. So that's why I took the vaccination. But this is a good one. The people who took the vaccination are now transhuman, and the other people are humans. So these transhuman people are no longer fully human. I thought, okay. So I told my son, you know, my daughter-in-law was breastfeeding. I said, maybe Misha should get the vaccination to join us in the transhumanism. So, you know, we have to watch out. You know, like this QAnon thing, you know, people are serious about this Draco stuff. Not saying that the dragon isn't a devil. I mean, there's devils amongst us, obviously. But, you know, It's not the devils we have to worry about. It's the humans that, you know, can be evil. There's not that many evil people. That's why less people are incarcerated than people that are free. Not that everyone who's incarcerated is evil. That's one of the reasons I quit drinking, because I had a dreaded fear that I might commit vehicular homicide and become incarcerated. I had a fear of incarceration. So speaking of the devil, Linda Evangelista has announced that her plastic surgery has gone, not plastic surgery, cool sculpting gone awry and has left her disfigured. So one of the all-time supermodels was severely disfigured by this cool sculpting, and I had never really heard of it, but this goes back to the devil thing. Not saying this was a case in her case. What this was like not good, you know. So I heard that there are devils, or what would you call them? Well, there's spirits that are devils, you know, and somehow they can literally steal a human beauty somehow. And you'll see cases of actresses and stuff, and you'll think to, you know, they'll go in for like a minor surgery, and you'll go, my gosh, how does this even happen, you know? And so I think there's possibly some credence to this beauty stealing thing. I'm not sure how that would work. I've heard of that. And so when I saw this case, I thought, wow, that might be a clear case of this incident where a evil spirit might actually have somehow managed to take the human beauty. I think they can do that somehow. I'm not sure how. And so, okay, back to the prophet thing, you know, the prophets that were taking the grain of salt. I usually don't shout them out because I think they could possibly be promoting not good stuff. So one of the things is storing, this was the good mixed in with the bullshit, storing flour and oil. And so I thought, yeah, that is a good point, because if any of you have noticed, olive oil is getting very, very expensive. And so she mentioned beef tallow. But, you know, as of now, we can buy, what is that stuff? Lard, which is pig fat, so cheap. And so the thing about pig fat or lard is I generally keep that in the freezer. And Crisco is not as cheap as it used to be, but I would say the thing to do, because during the Second World War, when there was no oil, one of the followers mentioned that they actually resorted to motor oil, which was really, really, they were starving, you know, so you don't want, and then in the Bible, the wheat. And so today I'm going to be looking around, like when I'm going to go over to Sprouts for like some wheat. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I usually just buy airtight flour. So, but the two things today I'm concentrating on is wheat and oil. And another thing is save your seeds. Just my garden is winding down, but I had some seeds that I had dried out, and I just planted them out there. One time I heard a story, and it was a pastor, and the crops were destroyed, and his wife said, "What will we do?" And he said, "We'll replant." So they had a harvest. It wasn't a good harvest, but they did have a harvest. So I thought, well, maybe, you know, my plants will grow, maybe they won't. So one of the things that now I'm going to be looking into is homemade tofu, because the AI, my coexisting partner, now that I'm transhuman, because I took the I took the what do they call it, the jab, and so, you know, the transhuman AI knows what I like. So he said, I assume it's a he because, you know, Lucifer and the devil is a he, so, you know. Okay, so tofu. And so I was watching these tofu making videos because I'm an insomniac. While the rest of the world sleeps, I am awake, wide awake, unfortunately. So one of the things they were doing is they were making the tofu early in the morning and they were drinking the soy milk warm. And I thought, you know, that is really a good thing too. So you're making, and you can store soybeans. You're making the soy milk and you're making the tofu. And so the crux of the video was longevity. And so I thought, yeah, that could be, if we get into some kind of a famine, something to make you live, because you get your soybeans and make yourself some tofu. So I'm shopping for a good blender because you need to blend it. And so I'll be looking into tofu, oat milk. There's oat milk. You could drink that warm too. Or you can just cook your oatmeal and leave the oat milk in it. You know, it's like milk, and, you know, put some sugar and raisins. Almond milk, that looks easy enough to make. The tofu is a lot like the cheese making, so we'll be able to make that, but we need a good blender. Not that good, but, you know. And rice milk. So by stockpiling soybeans, oatmeal, almonds, and rice, now they're giving people a lot of seeds, so it needs to be known that you can make milk out of that. And then if you have potatoes and beans, you know, regular beans, and you cook your potatoes down your beans and your potatoes down so it's like a gruel, that is really a good thing to know if you don't have any gravy and meat. So, or milk. But it's best, I'm going to be storing various milks, like almond milk, soy milk, and whole milk, because you can make cheese out of the whole milk. So the other night, you know, when it wasn't a paleo day, and I made my potatoes rather runny with milk, sour cream, and chive, that tasted so good. The paleo diet is working good, you guys. So, you know, we want to watch our eating habits. I was thinking about something in the Bible. When the people had lives of 900 years, they didn't eat meat at all. But in my family, we did. And we ate pork too. And I am going to go back up there and I'm going to show you where the family came from. Not Switzerland, because I can't travel. But, and I'm going to buy a house. And I was over and I told the baby, and I am buying a house and I am leaving it to you. And we're walking around the front yard. It's so cute. It's kind of nice having the baby when I'm so old, but now I'm under pressure to survive. So another thing is bread and cornbread. So once I figured out how to make the skillet bread, that as long as you don't even need yeast, all you need is flour, butter, and buttermilk. So if you have vinegar, you can make your buttermilk, or you can use margarine. And I thought, you know, last night I made my skillet bread in the little pan and I couldn't flip it. I thought, why don't you just use a big Teflon pan, dummy? Okay. And then cornbread from scratch, because you guys, Jiffy cornbread has gone up from 49 cents to 67 cents. 99 cent only had their corn flour, you know, like the 4-pound bag for 99 cents. So, you guys, that's it. I will see you tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.